So I've been in a relationship with Dan for about 5 years now. We have the same friend group, we live together, and we talk about getting married. And I recognize that I've gained some weight due to a medical issue, but I've maintained a healthy lifestyle. We eat healthy together, we work out. And I would say I consider myself a supportive partner. Anytime he has an issue at work, I listen to it. And anytime he has troubles with his family, I offer advice or just, someone to just listen. And in general, Dan is affectionate, but lately he's been making remarks about my appearance and hinting that I should be getting in shape, quote, for our future. And I know he probably feels pressure to propose to me because our friends and family always ask. And when I ask him about it, what are we doing? He says that I need to make some changes for our future. And at first I thought he was being funny, but he's been saying it more frequently now, and I'm wondering if his love is conditional and if he had originally only loved me for my appearance. And the other evening, he gave me an ultimatum. He said that if I lose 20 pounds by our anniversary, which is in 6 months, by the way, then he will propose to me. He said it's for my health and that he wants me to be the best version of myself. He wants to support me, but I feel like that's really conditional. So when I asked my best friend what she thought about it, she said that he was basically manipulative and that request is controlling. So when I brought that conversation up to Dan and I told him how I was feeling, he kind of brushed it off. He said that, what did he say? He said that I was overreacting and that it's not a big deal. But if it wasn't a big deal, then you wouldn't have phrased it in that way, right? So then I was conflicted. Of course I want to marry this man. I've been with him for 5 years. But also I feel like I need to stand up for myself against my partner. So as I'm kind of navigating my emotions throughout this, I kind of come to the realization that Dan seems to care more about my appearance than my actual well-being and my emotional, my feelings. So I confront Dan again and I tell him I will not accept his proposal under these conditions. My worth is not in my weight. And at first he reacted defensively, saying that I'm putting words in his mouth, but no, that's what he said. And I stood my ground. I stood up for myself. So I ended up breaking off the relationship, realizing that his love was conditional and the way he saw me wasn't the real me. And at first I was sad, but today I honestly feel empowered because what's most important to me is my self-respect. So now that some time has passed, I'm thriving physically, emotionally, and it really helped me learn that relationships are based on support and mutual respect. And if I do fall in love again, that is going to be my expectation, and I won't accept any less because I don't deserve any less.